let me talk about this Packers versus 49ers game. Jordan Love, man, first half played good. I think he played good for the most part in the third quarter, but some big mistakes in the fourth quarter. Packers have the youngest team in the National Football League. So it was pretty impressive how they played there. I know everybody was talking about that defense. That defense showed up for the most part. But like, even though Jordan Love made those mistakes, he played good enough to win the game. The Packers, I mean, they missed the field goal, and early on in the game, they probably should have kicked the field goal instead of going for it. Um, yeah, like he might become the king of the NFC. Uh, as far as quarterbacks go, if this team can get right, Jalen Hurts. I mean, he's still good, but like he led past the last I want to say 7, 8 weeks of the season. He fell off a map. Like he had beat Mahomes and Allen back to back, and then fell off a mat once he ran into the 49ers. He was not the same for this season. Maybe Jared Goff, who knows, because he might become the king of the NFC when it comes to quarterbacks. One of those three. It's definitely not Dak. Man, Brock Purdy would have got football crucified. Would have got football crucified had he lost this game, y'all. Had my man's taking an L. Well, he not even my man. Why? He not my man. The 40, as far as football teams go, 49ers, so one of my ops still remaining. Josh Allen's what I'm, obviously, because I don't like the Bills. The Bills are one of the Bills. I hate the Bills. They one of the biggest teams I hate. They're definitely top 10. I don't know how far on the list, just because like they brag about that one playoff game where we wasn't even healthy. Tucker was missing field goals, and we still don't know because both teams offensively, I mean, we don't know how the fourth quarter would have went, and it's just the way I just don't like Buffalo. I feel like their fans are arrogant. They're passionate. They're passionate. Trust me, they are passionate, but they are arrogant. They like, because of that one playoff game, they were acting like Josh Allen versus Lamar Jackson wasn't even a discussion. Like, but we know as of right now, Lamar Jackson is better. So yeah, we gonna see. As far as teams go, obviously the 49ers run the NFC. It's not even close. Philly fell off the map. We know what Dallas do in the playoffs. Detroit, this is their first year getting there. The Rams just getting back good. If Brady could get out this NFC if he was still playing, like I would probably. If the Buccaneers had Tom Brady, I would probably pick him. Brady would probably be a top. Honestly, he'd probably be a top 6 quarterback if he was playing. I think it's good. I think he would be better than what Jordan Love is right now. Yeah. All that being said, what this game kind of showed me is that the AFC kind of has a chokehold over the NFC, like, yeah, I really think I'm keep on saying I think it's gonna get ugly, like it was from 1983 to 1996. Like the 49ers probably for the next 3 to 5 years, at worst the next 2 years, are going to be by far in a way the best team, even though they have maybe the fourth or fifth best quarterback in the league and in that conference. Um, I still think, I don't know, I, I still think that is better than Purdy, but it's close. It's really close. I'm gonna make a poll on that. Honestly, it's really close. Brock Purdy's a top 15 QB, but in order for them to compete with the AFC teams, they're gonna need to get a top 10 quarterback. Like, but like honestly, like Lamar Mahomes is so good to where they would need somebody like that. They would need Josh, like probably like a Josh Allen, to be honest, to really have a chance. They would need a top three. They probably would need a top three quarterback, honestly, or they top five quarterback. Like, but they're in no position to draft someone like Caleb Williams. But like, depending on, because I think the QBs are gonna go early on. But the 49ers, if they can get a top 4 QB in the draft, which I don't think they'll be able to, because they probably had that 31st pick, because they're gonna lose the Super Bowl, most likely to my Ravens. They should try to get a QB, because who needs a QB? The Steelers need a QB. I don't know if they go veteran or they go young. The Browns may or may not need a QB. The Titans may or may not. We don't know yet. The Raiders are going to need a QB. The Broncos are going to need a QB, even though they just messed that up with Russell Wilson. So I really think Russell Wilson was a borderline top 15 quarterback before they shut him down. When Aaron Rodgers gets too old, the Jets are going to need a QB again. The Patriots need a QB. Chicago, they're even on Caleb Williams or Justin Fields, most likely. The Vikings are good. Who else need a QB? The Falcons need a QB. The Saints might need a QB. The Panthers are fine. I don't know what Arizona's going to do with Kyler Murray. Seahawks, Rams are straight. The Giants and the Commanders might need a QB, so they're not probably gonna have a QB. But if they do, I would want to get Jaden Daniels. Jaden Daniels might want to be he kind of reminds me of Lamar a little bit. Jaden Daniels might be the second best quarterback in this draft, or he might become the best. Who never knows. But there's at least 4 quarterbacks in this draft that I do like really, really well.